Hello, I'm Tulio Triviño, and this is 31 Minutos. Let's have a look at the day's news. Strange life signs found in Central Centric bathroom. A boy demands, "Mom, I want blue hair." We went neck deep into the underworld of poop, and a sneak peek to our channel's new soap opera, The Puppets. Controversy is being caused by the questions that our reporter Miko the Microphone is asking around the city. Pay attention.
Hi, I'm Miko the Microphone for 31 Minutos. With today's question, what do you think about food? Let's ask! What do you think about food?
It makes you thin.
Makes you fat.
I only ever like veggies.
Ugh, baby.
Meat!
Well, food's what's trending now, right, Fabricio?
Yeah, it's super in.
What do you think about food?
Oh, you caught me so distracted. I wouldn't know what to say, but empanadas.
Meat!
I eat it all.
Meat!
Little friend, what do you think about food?
I am food!
You ate me!
Very interesting. Who could have thought of answers like those?
Me!
In different news, some kids don't know what to do with their hair. This is why human beings should be bald. Am I right, Carla?
Of course. They'd save themselves some trouble, like the one we report about in the Complainers Club.
Shall we see your report?
Yes.
The thing is, one time there were some punks at the beach. And there was this guy who had his hair dyed like light blue. Since then, I've been telling my mom that I want to dye my hair light blue. Well, red, I think, is a little too satanic. Green, I think, would be too striking. Light blue would be, like, more common.
But things are not that easy.
Because my mom won't let me. And look, if I tell her nothing when she dyes her hair, even when she gets a tattoo, I say nothing.
So?
So she has no right to forbid me from doing this, because it's my hair.
Very interesting the kids take, don't you think, Carlita?
Wait a second, Tulio. This is what the mom had to say.
I don't think it's right that he dyes his hair, because he must be very sure. Besides, you're part of a Chilean cowboy club. Where have you seen a Wazo with blue hair?
But Mom, it's not blue, it's light blue.
But it's the same. Not much of a difference.
To solve this issue, we decided to go with mother and son to a hair salon.
There are some hairsprays that have color in them, which is temporary. So he can apply it, and later on, when he washes his hair, it will come off. It's perfectly harmless.
And finally, they agreed.
It has to be. Yes or no?
Oh, well, yes. I commit, if you commit to doing it, when you're on holiday.
Is that okay? Do you agree?
Yes.
Are you happy with this?
Yeah.
As you see, Claudio will have to wait some time to have the hair he wants.
Very well, Carla. Good job what you did with your section.
It was a pleasure, and the children with problems can write to the email address that's now on screen.
Thank you, Carla. And now in other news, the cameras of 31 Minutos have caught something incredible inside a bathroom. Watch the report. You'll be surprised.
Hey there! Toilet paper! Are you awake? Yeah, what happened? Hey, could you do me a favor? What is it? Get me a glass of juice from the fridge. A glass of juice? At this hour? I'm just so thirsty. Fine, but if there's no juice, I'll bring you water. No, not water. I have that. But how do I know there's juice? Ugh, Thomas's butt told me. Go get it. Okay, be right back. Great. Ah, the juice was so nice. Thank you, toilet paper. You really did it.
Yeah, sure. Look how I'm all messed up. We'll be caught.
You will be caught because I still look just the same way.
Oh, an ideal bathroom for the lazy. The paper would do all the work, and they wouldn't even move. When we return to 31 Minutos, a very particular photo. Naked puppets. Don't miss it.
Cámara, corre.
Try, Juan Carlos. It's delicious. I wouldn't eat those, Tulio. I've seen how they're made.
We're live.
And now here's Juan Carlos Bodoque with his green report. Hello, Juan Carlos. Hello, Tulio. I bet you can't imagine where I have been. Where? In a place that smells very, very bad. Let's see. In this report, I want to show you a real journalistic enigma. The root of the poop. Come with me. Do you know what happens each and every time you flush your toilet? Each day, we dump a lot of waste into the waters of our toilets. We believe by flushing them away that they're gone, but that's far from the truth. Thousands of pounds of poop from all of us, mixed with the water from the shower, from the sink, and the one we use to water plants, and end up in the sewer. There they mix with the dirty water from other houses and turn into a big sea of underground filth. Dr. Demetrio Largo is an expert in poop.
The average amount of poop someone does at a time is 0.44 pounds. If you go twice a day, you make 0.88 pounds daily. Now that, multiplied by the 365 days of the year, gives us around 322 pounds of poop per person every year. 322, Juan Carlos.
I multiplied the 322 pounds of personal poop by Chile's 15 million people. That gave me a total of 2.15 million tons of poop produced by our country each year. This matter had me truly intrigued, so I went to research. Every time you flush from the toilet of your house, your poop ends in a place like this. Marianita Rio Frio, neighbor of the Mapocho River, tells me the smell is repulsive.
Look closely, Juan Carlos. Here the river comes dead. It has no life in it due to all the trash in its waters.
In a dangerous maneuver, I'll descend into the cloudy waters of the San Carlos waterway. For that, my loyal assistants have brought me the required equipment. I discovered in the water there's blood, oil, fat, detergent, shampoo, industrial wastes, pee, and of course, a lot of poop. Here, there's not a single drop of oxygen. This water is then used for the fields and crops. From here come many of the fruit and vegetables that end up in our stomachs. Mr. Chumingo, is it true that you water your plants with this water?
Well, of course, that's the only water there is.
But somebody could get sick.
But what sickness could that cause? That's foolishness invented by the city folk.
I mean typhus, hepatitis.
I don't know what that is. What are you talking about? Do you eat that?
I then went to the Treval water treatment plant, where something was being done about this. Here the smell is very bad. I'm gonna ask why. Next to me is Gotita, an expert on the subject. Gotita, why is the smell so bad here?
Oh, well, that's because, at this stage, all of the dirty water is coming in here from the southern part of our city. In this place, the nasty water will come out pretty and clean.
Gotita showed me around the plant. I've never seen so much poop together. It was an impressive spectacle. And what's the reason for all this gurgling, Gotita?
What happens, Juan Carlos, is that in this stage, the mud that's been produced in the previous stages starts gathering to begin the production of clean water.
So, in simple words, you're saying the poop is being separated from the water?
Ha ha! Yeah, kind of like that, Juan Carlos. Yup, kind of.
You're so cute, Gotita. I'm so surprised, friendly Gotita. Here the water comes out practically clean.
Indeed, Juan Carlos. Now the water is ready to be returned to the natural riverbed.
Well, so I can have a glass of this clean water?
No, Juan Carlos. This water isn't good for drinking. It is only for irrigation purposes.
Maybe in the future, all our poop will end up in plants like this one. But for now, we must be more mindful with our waste. From the loneliness of my home's bathroom, I'm Juan Carlos Bodoque. Only for 31 minutos. That's incredible, Juan Carlos. Good to know what happens with the doo-doo. Poop, Tulio. Let's call things what they are. Poop, also known as churretin or as... It's an interesting subject to bring up at the family dinner, and thus concludes my report. I'm Juan Carlos Bodoque. Thank you, Juan Carlos. Now, let's see a nice report. The renowned foreign photographer of puppets, Kakova Fotonolovsky, came here to take a very important picture. He asked many puppets to pose naked in front of his camera. Let's see.
Here's famous photographer Kakova Fotonolovsky, one of the most distinguished artists in the world, whose work has always been controversial and misunderstood. Fotonolovsky has arrived to our country to take one of his most controversial pictures. He wants to photograph hundreds of naked puppets. This dawn, since 6 in the morning, the brave volunteers started gathering in the meeting point outside the Museum of Fine Arts. Everyone answered the call of the photographer eagerly.
I think it's fantastic that things like this are happening in this very conservative country.
It's very cold today, but the experience worth it, right?
I didn't see it all. I went partying, but here we are.
At 9 in the morning, in the middle of protest groups without anything better to do.
Immoral. Let us through. You're against morals.
Fotonolovsky arrived at the place to take his photo.
The
artist Fotonolovsky thanks everyone for coming this day, even though it's very cold, to undress for him. He's asking you to take off your clothes and put them aside.
In an environment of respect, the clothes were put in the corner and the puppets completely naked lived a truly unique experience.
He's asking you all to lie on the floor.
Please don't laugh.
Because that could ruin the photo. Now, everyone, to the left. I'll just snuff. Yeah, to the left. Everyone go to the left. You can get dressed, and thank you for coming.
I feel so free. I suggest everyone try it.
I'll never wear clothes again. I love this idea.
I feel so good, so incredible. Say hi to my grandkids that didn't want me to show up.
Although there were some puppets that weren't serious about this.
We're not doing that here.
Or the antisocials that took advantage of the situation.
I came in a good mood and my clothes were stolen. So whoever stole them, just return them.
But these isolated actions didn't ruin the event. Photographer Fotonolovsky considered this a big success in his career.
Right now in our studio, we have a very controversial interviewee. A person whose society is completely ignored. With us, Mr. Invisible Mute. Mr. Invisible Mute, good afternoon. Tell me, Mr. Invisible Mute, why did you sue? But Mr. Invisible Mute, you're accusing a real famous person. Do you realize what you're doing? No, I will not take insults, Mr. Invisible Mute. This is my show. Sorry, but your time is up. We'll leave the interview here. Coming up in 31 Minutos, the network's new soap opera and its entertaining concept. Mr. Invisible Mute? Mr. Invisible Mute? Is he gone? He's gone, right? Scary. Are you still mad? Julio, we're live! Julio, we're live! In other news, the great superhero of the moment, Sock with Diamonds Man, is making the rounds with a new heroic action. Roll the clip.
It was a very happy day. Glove had arrived to his new school and hoped to make lots of friends.
Can I play with you?
Look, he has fingers.
Octopus head.
Octopus head. Octopus head.
Since things got difficult, Glove had a great idea.
Can I play with you?
Yes, of course. You're also a sock, like us.
Yes, I'm a sock.
There's something strange about him, though.
Yeah, there's something strange.
No,
I'm going to
nothing.
investigate.
What? But, no. Curses.
It's the octopus head.
Oh! Octopus head. Octopus
Glove was definitely not accepted, so he decided to play alone. But Glove wasn't just alone, he was also bullied.
Oh, I didn't know it was yours.
Indeed, Glove. This swing is ours. Do you want us to swing you on it?
Yeah, I like that.
Let's go, brother.
Stop, it hurts.
Listen, Glove. We don't like you getting into our things because you're ugly and different. You're a monster. Go away.
I'd rather date a hat than you.
Find a place with more gloves. Why are you hanging out with the socks?
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Meanwhile, in a comfy drawer in Drawer City,
Ah, finally a day off. At least I'll be able to rest a lot. The emergency signal. This is a job for
Socks with Diamonds Man. Duty calls.
It's Diamonds Man.
Indeed. What's wrong, little glove?
Don't you see? I'm a glove in a school for socks.
So what's the problem?
They make fun of me all day.
Oh, that's so wrong. Let's go talk to your classmates.
Glove and Sock with Diamonds Man quickly found the socks.
There they are. That's them.
Are they the ones that bullied you?
Yeah, them.
Look, the octopus head guy got himself a friend.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Socks with Diamonds Man. And I want to know, why don't you let my glove friend play?
We don't let him play, because he's different from us.
But we're all different.
Say what?
Take a look. You are striped. You two are smelly. You're colorful. And you are a glove in disguise.
All right, I confess.
According to Article 10 of the Children's Rights, no one should be discriminated under any circumstances. We're all different, and nobody's better than anybody. That's the beauty of it. Do you realize? We're all different, and we must respect each other.
That's how Socks with Diamonds Man taught our friend not to be ashamed of his differences.
Please.
No, we want to apologize. It seems we hurt you and that was never our intention.
Do you want to play with us?
Good job, Socks with Diamonds Man. Until next time.
We're live.
With us is Policarpo Aventaño, entertainment commentator. How are you, Policarpo?
Hello, Tulio. I bring you a sneak peek at The Puppets, this network's new show. Should we watch it?
Well, of course.
We are puppets, nothing else.
On the count of
Here come the puppets, the soap opera that will cause a big impact. After months of careful planning, the show's team were able to recreate the world of the puppets with great realism.
It's a world that seems too far, too different from mine.
In the puppets, people will see a lot of action.
Get her! Get her!
Ooh, delicious candies. I sell them cheap.
Unbearable suspense.
Ooh, someone's at the door. Who could that be, my daughter?
Looks like it's a saleswoman. Candies. Kids, should I open?
Princess, I want to tell you something.
And of course, good romance.
Will you marry me?
All right.
And it'll be a show with an unexpected ending.
The witch was never seen again. But with witches, you never know.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
The actors have made a big effort to give life to their characters.
Where are they?
Well, I live with puppets a lot, learning a lot from them. I learned many gestures from them, for example, this one. I couldn't do that gesture before.
Well, I lived for a month with some witch puppets to get used to their customs and their slang.
Evil witch, where are you?
I found you.
Oh, I'm so scared.
The director has done a very good job. He has a good, solid team and young actors that are really promising.
The makeup and production team have done a really great job.
With first-rate backdrops and unforgettable acting, this soap opera will mark a milestone in our national productions.
We are puppets, nothing else.
The puppets, the soap opera people are screaming for. Tulio, the report is over.
Mom, I don't want to. How interesting. I'll definitely watch the show. Looks like it'll be great and truly different from the others.
Top.
What's the matter, Ponqueto?
Top. It's time for the musical ranking. Let's watch. This week, on my top ranking, down to the third place is the hit of the last 2 weeks. I Got a Bad Haircut, performed by my personal friend, the singer Chascoberto.
Cortaron mal el pelo, ay, ¿qué voy a hacer ahora? Esto no tiene mejora.
Mis amigos me van a molestar. A la escuela ya no puedo ni entrar.
Mi compartidura al medio, esto no tiene remedio. Por ahorrarme al peluquero, ahora debo usar sombrero.
Mis amigos me van a molestar.
A mí me gusta el tango.
Surprisingly, the second place is taken by my favorite nephew, the Guarene brothers, with their great song Tangananica, Tanganana.
El mejor verso es tanganana.
Tangana, nica, 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 nica.
Tanganana.
Todo lo explica.
And on the first spot, the top hit of the week, Lala, sung by the youth's idol, Lolo. Enjoy!
Lala. 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 Lala.
I'm Lala. Was somebody looking for me?
Very interesting. You can tell that Lolo Kid is going places.
Actually, he's 43 years old, but he's still young in spirit. This has been my top ranking of the week.
Thanks, Policarpo. So with this, we've arrived to the end of our show. And never mind, I think we have some exclusive news. Excuse me? A horrifying monster is on the loose. It's a hideous being, a cruel murderer, an infamous and ruthless evil wretch, a hateful creature, sinister and malevolent, that, Actually, it's a very nice monster that everyone likes. I consider him my friend. Help me! See you all next week in 31 Minutos!